Thanks, Riaz. Good morning. North Shore Rescue is once again pleading with skiers and snowboarders to respect the boundaries on our local mountains after a man and woman learned a hard lesson last night. The snowboarders got lost after going out of bounds on Cypress Mountain yesterday. They finally called for help late in the afternoon and were tracked down using their cell phone signal. Members of North Shore Rescue snowshoed all the way in to get them from the west side of Black Mountain and managed to bring them all the way out to safety last night.
We just end up in a in a place where we shouldn't be at all, just because we crossed the like we didn't stay on the slopes.
In the last 10 days, North Shore Rescue has had 5 cases of snowboarders going out of bounds. That's especially dangerous now because of all the new snow that has destabilized the backcountry. A Vancouver piano teacher is facing serious allegations this morning as police try to track down 3 decades worth of students. The VPD wants to talk to anyone who's ever been taught by young Ping David Chen. The 65-year-old is charged with sexual assault and sexual interference in connection with one recent student. Chen gave private piano lessons for 30 years in the basement of his house.
We're asking that anyone that may have been a student of Mr. Chen or a parent of someone who may have been a student of Mr. Chen, contact the Vancouver Police. We have a special tip line set up at 604-717-0602, and they can always call Crime Stoppers as well.
Chen has been released from custody but ordered to stay away from minors. Meantime, tributes are pouring in at North Surrey Secondary School for Maja Podorowska. The teacher was killed Sunday in Coquitlam, her brother charged with second-degree murder. Students have set up a memorial for Maja, who taught business-related classes. The 33-year-old is remembered as a caring, hands-on teacher.
She's the kind of teacher, she just knows, like, if you're having a bad day, she'll approach you and she just knows, and she'll be like, are you okay? And it's like a deeper connection than you have with other teachers.
Police are still looking for a motive for the murder, and the cause of death is unclear. Maja's brother remains in custody until his next court appearance. BC Teachers Federation is hoping to step up the pressure at the bargaining table by holding a strike vote next week. The union says the government is demanding unreasonable concessions and is offering an unfair wage increase of 0.5% after a year of contract talks. The BCTF says the Clark government is also ignoring a recent Supreme Court decision on class size and composition and demanding a 10-year deal that teachers already rejected. The union says escalating job action could kick in 90 days after a yes vote. The province's lead negotiator isn't happy with the union disclosing details of their contract talks. Peter Cameron says some of the union's numbers are true, but he says graduation rates are higher than they were over a decade ago. He says the recent court decision does not affect their ability to bargain class size and composition. Both sides are scheduled to meet next Tuesday. British Columbians are standing united against bullying today by adding some color to their wardrobes. With more on Pink Shirt Day, Greg Harper is live in downtown Vancouver. Greg.
Good morning, Jody. Well, there'll be lots of students wearing pink today throughout our province, and there's going to be a lot of people wearing that same color here at Granville and Georgia. There's hundreds of volunteers are expected to turn out here this morning, and it's to raise money for anti-bullying programs throughout our province. Pink Shirt Day. Boy, this has sure grown over the years. Pink took over a Vancouver Giants game recently. Check out this at the Pacific Coliseum. A huge support for anti-bullying throughout our province there. Now, this is an initiative that started back in 2007 when 2 high school students in Nova Scotia decided to take action after noticing a younger student was getting bullied for wearing pink. Now, one of the founders, his name is Travis Price. He's in our city right now. He'll be a part of this event here this morning, and we had a chance to speak to him earlier this week.
We had a school of about 1,000 kids, and about 800 kids showed up that day wearing pink through, using social media to share the message through the shirts we had bought. It was amazing to see what it turned into, and for me, it was like standing up for myself because I was bullied as well when I was a kid throughout all of school.
So some of the volunteers are expected to show up around 7 o'clock this morning. This event will last until 9 o'clock. We'll see who we can't wrangle up here and talk to. Jody?
All right, thanks very much. Greg Harper reporting live for us this morning from downtown Vancouver. All right, let's get you up to speed on the world of sports at 6:35. Over to the Connected Studios we go. Here's Don Taylor.